and we started talking about who was requesting that he change this name, I said, Skip, it won't be long now. Because you look at the FedEx, Pepsi, Nike request the name change. Amazon said, we're going to stop selling your merchandise. Walmart, Target says, yeah, we're going to stop selling your merchandise also. Skip, he had no choice. So no matter how much, Skip, and let me pull this up right quick, Skip, because I wrote this, because Daniel Snyder, he like, Skip, you remember what he said? He said this, I think it was like May of 2013.
Yep.
We will never change the name of the team. As a lifelong Redskin fan, and I think that Redskin fans understand the great tradition, what it's all about, what it means. So we feel pretty fortunate to just be working on next season. We will never change the name, and that's simple. Never. You can use caps.
He put it N-E-V-E-R, all caps.
Yeah. A cap, but never a cap. Skip, no business can afford to lose $50 or $100 million a year in advertising over an extended period of time without it having long-term ramifications. And that's what, and FedEx says, if you don't change the name, we're taking our name off the stadium. It's as simple as that.
Yep.
And so he had no choice. Skip, he fought it because the people in the beginning that requested it were fans. And he's like, y'all gonna come to the game anyway, so, and I give y'all a couple of months, and y'all forget all about it. We win a game here or there, and you'll be cheering you'll be cheering us on again. But when these heavy hitters said, you know what? Change it or else. He had no choice. He thought about it. Well, you know, we're gonna look into it. We're gonna do what you need to look into. You have a name that people deem is offensive, that's derogatory, and the Native American says it's a slur, it's racist. Okay, what do you need? What internal investigation do you need to give? That you need to look at and say, oh, is it really that? They said it, move on. So, Skip, I am not surprised. Now, I might be a little surprised that it happened so quick. Skip, we're not even 2 weeks. And they're like, yeah, we got a new name. But I'm not surprised in the least that it happened, because when this is almost $1 trillion in corporations value. And they say, you need to do something with this name or we got to go.
Yep.
He had no choice. Had no choice. And guess what, Skip? All that being said, it was the right thing to do.
It's been the right thing to do for years and years and more. On national TV saying this is just wrong. No matter how you look at it, whether you consider it just an all-out racial slur or just a derogatory, sort of defamatory term used toward Native Americans that goes way back to the days in which we, as white people, white settlers, white government, declared war on the Native Americans. It's just wrong to use it as the derogatory or racial slur nickname of a National Football League team in our nation's capital. I can't make that up, but it happened. And you know the story, and I don't want to go too much back. The original owner, George Preston Marshall, founder of the pro football team. This was back in Boston days. They were the original, they were called Boston Braves because the baseball team was Boston Braves that they shared a stadium with. Then they moved to Fenway, and they shared occupancy with the Red Sox. And George Preston Marshall, who turned into one of the great bigots in the history of the National Football League, said, wait, let's change
he was already that. He just exposed himself once he gave that name.
Yeah, but later he was the last to integrate. 1962 it took him to. He said, how about, let's see, Red Sox? Let's go from Braves to Redskins. Well, wait a second, that's derogatory. So he goes out and hires a coach who has some sort of Native American ancestry to try to sell it to the populace. And it doesn't work there, at least it didn't sell. And they moved the team to D.C., and you know the rest of the story. So the reason I'm pleasantly shocked by this change so quickly, to your point, is because I went through that period in 2013, 2014, in which we talked about it every day, all day on television, till I couldn't talk anymore about it because it looked like we had reached another turning point. They were going to lose their trademark. The threat was, we will take away your trademark if you don't change your nickname. This is just 7 years ago and then 6 years ago as it kept going on and on. So